Alrighty lads, welcome back to another episode of my Jerusalem playthrough, where we're fighting a war against the Ottoman Empire and we're about halfway done, just over halfway done coring most of these provinces. See, this has me frustrated and worried. Damn, we share core here with Khorasan, which means this won't continue. It's really irritating because we can just about fully annex. Well, we can fully annex the Ottoman Empire, but I mean in terms of fitting in our overextension. I might just go slightly over 100 overextension. We also are no longer Defender of the Faith, which is frustrating because it means I have to be more vigilant with attrition like this that we're suffering. Because that attrition is resulting in war exhaustion. Either way, guys, let's get straight back into things here, trying to finish off the Ottomans. So I need a separate piece. This. It's very expensive. Diplo points. I think short truce time. Gonna go for the white piece there. I want to separate piece this and annul his alliance here, because this guy's coming next. I will be looking to buy Defender of the Faith when it is available. Got a lot of military points to spend. So I need some units. This is one stack. I might let my allies do most of the work. I ideally need to work on a Jid here for the separate piece. We're going to 100% the Ottomans. And we're 92% of the way integrating France. I'm so looking forward to gaining his troops. A part of me is because we're integrating him because I want to state everything up. That will be really exciting. But a part of me doesn't want to gain his troops in the sense that the tedium of dealing with everything, you know, but it's just how it goes. Losing forts all over the place here. A lot of these forts are going to be broken when we peace out Yemen. A lot of he's owning the occupations. Oh, I guess I was converting these up, wasn't I? I should be vigilant with that, because we can get that cheeky merchant. I suggest, I'm surprised we don't have 50% of the trade power already. Quite some pirate activity here. Yeah, we should have some heavy ships patrolling. There's a lot of pirate dominance here, 15%, and this is worth a lot of money. Look at that, we're under our sailors' capacity. Oh no, I'm ashamed how far we have fallen. Our knights' traditions. There are areas that can be raided though. Let's go around raiding to make myself feel better. Nice. Allies stack wiping the Ottomans there. By allies I mean Austria, the Union, the legend, the real homie. Yeah. Let's go raid some fools. It's about time. So that's the capital of Yemen, but he's a long ways away. Are we safe here? I think we're safe. Oh, this doesn't seem to be working very well. Trying to split some troops up more creatively. Scandinavia, even with his Swedish ideas. We've got so many friends, and our friends are all badass, guys. Feels good, man. Feels real good, man. Not all of them, but most of them. Oh, 10% tax for 10 years. Oh my goodness, that's like over 10 ducats. Well, it's about 10 ducats. Damn. Damn. The monies. Oh. We're really good about forgetting about our navy, you guys. It's all good. Does look somewhat safe for now. Damn, we sieged that down quickly. Excellent. We're almost there. I will sit on the fort because that demoralizes them. And hopefully if we take those occupations, then we're ready to piece Yemen out. Gotta love war, sailing around and raiding. And then forgetting to raid. That's what the series has all been about. Surely you'll peace out. Yes. Yeah, choose time with him as well. Just break the alliance. Alright, let's go for Najid. We might be able to fully annex the Ottomans. It depends how disenthused they are, but considering he got stack wiped over there, I think he's got no troops. Sweet. I think we can fully annex him. We should be waiting on some core anyway. Give me those sweet, sweet sailors. It was our tradition to not use any of our own sailors, right guys? I can take monarch points from the estates, including military, which I'm really far ahead in, so that's nice. Ooh, this is not good, dude. Let's have a look here. Okay. Lose some influence here at the end of this year, so there's no way that that will finish in 1 year's time. Clergy seems fine. Let's bump them up a bit. Can I take Diplo points? I can. That's awkward, dude. That's awkward. I guess we're not developing or we can afford that. I want those 150 Diplo points big time. Big time. Because it's going to make me integrate France way sooner. So there we go. Burgers are really unhappy with us. But it doesn't affect the influence, which of course affects the disaster. Here we go. Fully annex the Ottomans and take some of his cash. Some of his key hash. Don't mind if I do. Alright, I'm not so sure about our reach in terms of rating here. You can do that, which we got 0 stuff from. Let's come down here. Yeah, just wait for this core. Dude, it saddens me a bit. Honestly, there's so long to go in this campaign. Can I do some of the stuff manually? Why will that progress at 0 speed? That's why. Alright. Yeah, there's a long ways to go, guys. If for some reason it's really weird. I used to play this game a lot back in the day. Like, it's weird because I wasn't so good at the game. Like, I've come a long way. I've not always been good at the game, right, guys? You know, everybody learns. And I remember my games would always have a reoccurring trend where I would, you know, say I play as Prussia. The aggressive expansion inside the empire is so much, and I'd always end up just cascading more and more and more eastward, like dealing with, you know, some of the Catholics which aren't so near to home, and then dealing with Orthodox and going out into other religions, and just always barrel rolling into Asia. That's how I used to always feel like my games went the same way. And there was a point where I always wanted to focus on my home region. And it's really weird because I always have it in my head like, oh, I've got to focus on my home region. But strangely, it seems so easy. It's like I get so distracted constantly focusing so much on my home region that it's like I couldn't conquer Asia if I tried. Like, this is a good game. And the same thing happened in my Roman game. A lot of politics, a lot of conquering Italy early, PUing France, like big wars which I wasn't sure I was capable of, and I almost get bogged down. It's obviously worth it to PU France, but I just mean that I do more in my home region than I expected, and it's crazy. And then a part of me feels like I'm doing badly because I'm not so far out in Asia, which I'm kind of used to. It's like ingrained in me. Alright, 12% overextension. That is 7.8 overextension. I think we might just have to deal with a little bit of overextension here, guys. Because forget about not fully annexing him when I could. I don't want to waste riches. Look at that, though. That feels good. I'm not a big fan of how it says Africa here. I mean, all the way up into, you know, Europe, Eastern Europe. But, still looking good. Love taking big geographic chunks like that. Now, 27, we get that admin tech, and that theoretically, whilst this age, and we have the 5 admin efficiency. No, it's gone. You idiot. Wow, that's weird. Huh. It's weird. I just had a little brain fart there. But I'm sure I've had that overlap before. I'm sure I've had the admin efficiency from the age of absolutism as well as this cap. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't see how I could have been so far ahead in admin tech. But anyway, we've actually lost admin efficiency. But once we hit 27, we'll be the highest we've ever been. Feel really good. Oh, that would help us out. Aleppo all flows through. Oh, yep, Macedonia. And I'm just going to manually do one in Ragusa. Let's get more control here. Most of it's going up to Vienna, which we don't really get. Really? I know there's coal like here. Really? I don't have anything? Kosovo? So, I'm confused. I've literally never played the late game, guys, since the Rule Britannia patch where you could use coal. As you guys can see. How do Furnace? I have Kosovo, which I'm not utilizing this game, but I was meddling around on Hungary, and I've decided I like Kosovo a lot more. They buffed it big time because you can pump the gold, and if your gold mines collapse, you can turn it into coal, and that development really helps. But it would help if I knew how to build a furnace, guys. Does it have to be stated up? Do I have any stated coal provinces? I don't think I do. My second thought was, do I have to, oh, enlightenment needs to be present. Maybe it's not present yet. No, it is. Okay, so you need at least 20 development. Okay, I'm learning. I was going to ask you guys advice. I see. You need at least 20 development to access the coal to build the furnace there. One of the following must be true. 20 development. Innovativeness at least 20. That's interesting. Gives some incentive to have innovativeness. Yeah, so one of those. Okay, you need at least, so you can do it in less than 20 development promises if you have the innovativeness. And then you need enlightenment present and also embrace the enlightenment. Alright. Yeah, so we're not going to exploit coal too much this game. Perhaps if we inherit... See, GB's taking advantage of it because he's got innovativeness, I suppose. Which I won't be able to do. Let's have a look. Grain. Don't worry, lads. Grain being produced here. Beauty. Everybody loves grains. So I suppose I should be starting another war. I actually haven't put too much thought into what my next war should be. I think this guy here. Surely these 2 stacks are enough to deal with him. And we'll have allies nearby. I think that's got to be it. Is there any reason to be at peace? We can state stuff up while we're at war, right? These troops are well poised. Oh, Defender of the Faith of Battle. Get that. Get me that back. How dare you take that from me? How rude you are. Damn respect. We all know I'm the Defender of the Faith. We all know it. Landers. Yep, I'm just buying myself a little bit of time here while we get more troops to come down. These rebellions are larger a little bit by being over 100 overextension. Oh, I hate when I do that. I hate it when I do that. I'm not going to bother cancelling it. It was around here. Whatever we just built. Counting house was worth like a decent amount anyway. Some of these are worth a decent amount for sure. I don't really do any developing nowadays. This is 380. They will kind of pay themselves off. We're not going to be embracing any other institutes. See, if I was down to develop, and sometimes it's fun. Sometimes I desire to like play tall. If I was down to develop, some of those could be a good investment. Munster. Gotta take out Munster, guys. Should we PU him? Where you at? Oh, he's got the same dynasty as the Brandy. The Brandy Beast. I was actually thinking about Brandenburg. You know, they're probably the... After they took some of Bohemia there, he's technically larger than Hungary is. He's probably the last nation who I'd be like, oh yeah. I mean, maybe Bavaria if he kept growing. But at the size he is, he looks pretty weak to me. It's annoying. There's no fort here, so we have to siege that back. It was the Commonwealth fighting. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. He seems to have taken more Russian land, so therefore he defeated Ming. Ming's been fighting this war so for a long time, I think. So I guess Ming was basically distracted and he just fully wrecked Russia and just took some of his land. Commonwealth doesn't give a F, man. He's straight in there. So this charter here in East Africa has been a pathetic charter for a long time. But if we could do something like this, there's a fort there, so I couldn't take that unless I defeat him at sea, and it's doable. But I think I'll leave it for later. Just do something like that. And we'd have to integrate Portugal, it looks like. Maybe that would do it. If we convert the stuff up and add it, get that cheeky merchant. It's been so long, such a long time in the making, guys, that I feel like these merchants, you know, I'm not even going to appreciate them. Whereas if I got them like 100 years ago, I would appreciate them. I'm just going to be like, chuck them down wherever. That's some of the real coolness and the funness of really trying to like get some of these trading companies up when it actually matters. But like I said, a little bit preoccupied, EUing the whole world this game. Every now and then we just got to PU the whole world. Jeez, man, I thought there's farmlands around here. So I'll truce with Khorasan, whatever their name is. Should be fairly short. Would be really nice. I don't see this guy. This guy doesn't appear to have any forts, which is good. We're about to take his capital, so I should be hunting his troops already. Let's try to take these guys out. I just made force march no cost. Let's bloody take this guy out. What the? That was BS. He activated a massive rebel defense force. Hopefully we won that. Well, numbered like 2-1. That was insane. A rebel defense force. Here. Oh, we actually caught him in the Highlands. Sweet. Take this guy out, and he should be not enthused at all. Not be feeling very enthusiastic about that. But in other news, we're very close to accepting or integrating France. It's going to go down this episode. I'm not sure we'll finish managing everything. Alright. So that's interesting. Trying to like make my sort of micromanagement game a bit better, which I've done. It is a bit better, but I'd like it to be even better than it is. Like some multiplayers, some stuff like that. It would be cool to be able to actually play like a sort of old school RTS a bit better, you know? Rebels all over the show. Oh, so Flanders is dead. Damn. Really are looking strong all of a sudden. Damn. Yeah, this guy is low enthusiasm, good stuff. And the war score cost was not that high. Yeah, it's not that high. Let's make some occupations here. Some cheeky occupations. Yeah, so one thing you can do is press V. You can select a bunch of units here, send them all to one place, press V to cancel the top one, send them all there, V, send them all here, V, that kind of thing. But I'm not quite sure how the pros, how they divide their armies up so quickly with hotkeys. Some of you lads want to give me the, how do you do it? Because I was trying to press S to split, and then select the two split, but it doesn't do that. It doesn't split both at the same time. It just strangely enough, it doesn't even seem to split one when I do that, the top one or anything. It seems to just detach 1k when I do that. It's sort of similarly to pressing D here, like detach siege. I'm not sure how the pros, I've seen them do it, like split and then split, 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 split. Be nice to know how to do that on the fly. Perhaps some of you guys, I don't get many requests or anything like that to micromanage better, but perhaps some of you guys would appreciate it. Jeez, man. Rebels all over the show. Alright, which one did I just convert? Ooh. Ah, I thought it was reputation for some reason. But state maintenance, that's going to be a nice boon. We don't have edicts or anything, but yeah, 12.6 state maintenance, that's definitely going to affect our economy. Getting reduced state maintenance. Alright. Couple months and France is going to be done. Like that, right? It's doing that by selecting them all and pressing V. Like this. Let's try to take that fool out. Because you are a fool, I say. Here we go. Not overextended over 100 any longer. That feels good. I'm supposed to be raiding, aren't I? So bad at it, guys. I'm so bad at it. You could lose legitimacy and some mercantilism. Good man. Continue raiding around India. That's definitely valuable to do that. Rebels, rebolers. What are you doing here? Nobody likes you. Ooh, integrating France. France! Ooh. Accepted culture? What? What is this? Ile-de-France, the center of France. Oh, 135, don't mind if I do. Oh, damn. Brittany, 113. Beauty, mate. Lorraine, obviously pronounced correctly. Laurie, oui, oui, monsieur de ma père. How many states do I have? A ton of states. But my only concern, if you will, is like Castile. It could be like really high as well. And I might just be disappointed. But we've got a ton of states available. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Where's Savoy rank here? I don't even see it. I thought it was quite high. That's what? 60, 40, 51, 66? Should be here. I don't see it, but it should be here. I think I'm blind. Because it should be ranked like that. I think I'm blind. Why can't I see it? Genuinely can't see it. Now, I think we might have conquered this province. But I am going to state it up. Well, hang on. Who else has influence here? Yeah, him. Him! How dare you? Oh, Flanders does exist. He's out in the New World, I guess. Well, let's have a look at our force limits. Okay. Alright, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're losing money, though. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. So, this has just become a little bit tedious, guys. I might kind of end the episode here a little bit before I, uh-oh. Where's, yeah, his colonies. No big deal. No big deal. Oh, look at this beauty, mate. This is going to benefit us big time. That's a big colony. Damn. French Brazil. Damn. So, wonder how many merchants we'll get from that. Yep, we're going to have a lot of stuff to manage. Oh, look at all these Frenchmen. It's coming out of my ears. I've got Frenchmen coming out of my ears. Beautiful. And we're going to have to wait to core for quite a while here. So I can definitely see myself wrapping the episode up here fairly soon. So did I just, did I state this up? I did indeed, and didn't cost anything, did it, to take Savoy? So I guess he did own that. Right, Room. I don't even think that's in France. I mean, let's be reasonable. We're still going to do the ones that we've already spent Diplo points on. Yeah, a lot of this is not here. Okay, so those were the better ones. Champagne. Now, I do have a merchant here. Good, 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 because our influence is going to go through the roof here. But with that being said, perhaps I want to do Champagne to pull some of the wealth out of the English Channel. There's a lot of wealth there. Yeah, some of these are not that large. So I think we'll do Gascony. With Brittany and Gascony, we'll absolutely dominate this. And of course, we're going to get these merchants here soon, guys, once the month ticks over. Which are going to allow us to train some real wealth about. Oh, nice little cheeky colony there. Losing some French naval battles. No problem. Get raided, son. Hey, his enthusiasm's whack. Yeah, I mean, this war's as good as one. Man, my mouse precision is a bit off. It's quite frustrating. It's because I'm all crammed in here at this little desk I'm sitting at. Alright, some of these French forts, especially because they're rank 2, definitely need deleting. There's a lot of stuff that we could do here, guys. A lot. Oh, it's nice to finally own this. Avignon. Alright, so I don't think the month has ended. We inherited so many troops and navy and so on. But I think once we get those merchants up and running, even with my poorly managed situation, I think we're going to be making some cash. Ming is no longer a valid rival. Fucker. 3 merchants available. He's actually losing to Bachmanis. Damn. Damn. Alright. 56% control here. So Spain should integrate much faster. I was thinking if I put it there, it could train through to give us more influence in Champagne. But it might be dumb. This is all stuff I can do in between episodes. Might be dumb though. Might be dumb. Let's do Zanzibar. We're going to dominate that after this war anyway. That will go to the Cape. That's fine. Going to integrate Spain faster. Well now, I think it's smarter if you just go to Alexandria. Transfer into Malacca, which we're really close to dominating. Where is Flanders' capital? Out here in New Guinea. Okay. Flanders is still a protectorate, isn't he? He's not! Oh! Oh, I should so kill him while I have the chance. I should so... He's bloody... Seriously? Seriously, Flanders? He's got strong diplomacy. Well, anyways, guys, that was nice. That was nice, and we should integrate Spain at a much faster rate. Definitely going to be taking a look. We got a lot to micromanage in between episodes here. All of this stuff can be set up for free, and I've got a ton of states available. But the thing is, we're going to have a lot of states available, and it's kind of overkill in a way. But it's nice to see here by just simply doing a few things like stating up our territory. We're in the positive. We're in the positive despite, I mean, we got like hundreds of thousands of fleet and someone from France, and we're, yeah, making money just like that, delete a few fort states, some stuff up. Feeling good about that, and Jerusalem looking real good over there in France. That's, yeah, really nice and satisfying here. Satisfying stage of the game. Perm looks free. Might kill him as well, but we've got a lot to do, and we're going to be waiting cores and stuff. That can be next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.